I ever needed you, Lord, I need you now. If I ever needed you, I need you now. Lord, if I ever needed you, Lord, I need you now. I'd like us to sing that song together again. Everybody, before we proceed, please, I would like those of us here to join us here. Please, 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 let's put our hands together for them. So while they are joining us, I'd like us to sing. Jesus, Jesus, my Lord, I want to make you smile. I want to bless your heart. Jesus, my lover, Jesus, Jesus, my Lord. Oh, I want to make you smile. I want to bless your heart. Sing Jesus, my lover. Jesus, my lover. Oh, I want to make you smile. I want to bless your heart. Jesus, my Lord, I want to make you smile. Bless your heart. So I'd like us to have our seat. Thank you. Thank you. I really want to appreciate God for this privilege, and I want to appreciate my friend and brother and prophet for this opportunity. Forgive me, I'm actually doing this in no particular order, and I want to appreciate my friend and father, Apostle Joseph. I'd like us to put our hands together for him. And Apostle Felix, I want to appreciate him. I'd like us to put our hands together for him. Thank you, sir. I also want to appreciate every other minister seated in the congregation, and I want to specially appreciate my friend and brother, and I really missed his ministration. He has been locked up in Lagos, but thank God we were able to smuggle him down here. I was blessed, and I was blessed. Thank you so much, sir. I'd like us to put our hands together for him. Especially and finally, before we do that, I'd like us to put our hands together for ourselves. Everybody, I'd like you to appreciate yourself and the next person close to you. And now, especially, I want to appreciate my second me. I'd like us to be on our feet as we appreciate my lovely wife. I'm a very young man and I'm blessed to have a wonderful wife. Please, sir, help me help her way. Please, let's have our seat. I trust God not to waste our time. I'll be very brief. Because of the want of time, I won't be able to cover all that I've planned to share with us. But let's see how God will help us. I would like to help every one of us understand one thing tonight. And that is to help you understand that in the grand scheme of things, as touching God's plan for revival and for kingdom advancement, every single one of us is very important. I'd like you to tell your neighbor, in God's plan for revival, you have a role. You have a role to play. You are very important. You know, most times we feel that revival is all about prayers, fastings and all. These are the sparks. These are the things that spark up revival. But for us to be able to sustain revival, we need to think beyond the four walls of the church. We need to think beyond the four walls of the venues of some of these revival meetings. We need to think outside of the religious structure that has been placed and created. And the reason why I'm saying this is I've had one pain that has dwelt with me for a long time. Do you know what that pain is? When we begin to talk about callings, when we begin to talk about assignments, people always tend to think about callings to be the fivefold. If I mention calling here now, an average believer would be thinking about prophet, apostle, teacher, pastor, evangelist, and what? That's 5, right? An average believer would want to box calling to this fivefold, which is not true. Because if we allow revival on the shoulders of the fivefold only, it will fail. In Ephesians, the Bible said these people that Christ has placed, this fivefold, they are to prepare the believers for the work of the ministry. I would like to announce to you, pastor, prophet, evangelist, teacher, pastor, that you are preparing those for the work of the ministry. You are not the one doing the ministry. It's funny, because most times we feel that as men of God, we do ministry. No, you prepare the believers for the ministry. The ministry is not within church, it's outside the four walls of the church. So that is why you are what? Important. I like using illustration very well. Now, yesterday, the electricity was able to power this, right? True of us. It was able to power this and power some other equipment here. Now, it's the same electricity manifesting through diverse appliances. I don't know if you understand. So it's the same Spirit of God through you as an apostle. It is same Spirit of God that flows through you as a dancer. So you know that the dance, passion and desire that you have has a role to play in revival. It is not useless. By the grace of God, I'm working on a book called This Product Called Man. And because of the want of time, because what I'm supposed to share aligns with that, so I'll just guide us from there. This product called man. So I'll use that to teach us, because it's in synchrony with what I plan to share. I was supposed to share with us on structural growth for transformation and development. So I'd like you to write that down. We'll be looking at structural growth for transformation and development very quickly. But I'll just rush and see how I can blend everything through. But the problem is we don't see it. We don't know it, and we don't believe it. That's why you look at some men who are shining in the brightness of the colors that God has designed them for, and you ask, oh, this man is behaving like what? Like what? Like what? I'm not hearing you. Like God. You guys are not following. Like God. Because his level of delivery is on another level, on another realm. And you see people get certain results in different areas of life, and you begin to not the same head we get now. This is because this person has so submitted himself and has so surrendered to God and has so refined and renewed and rebuilt himself and so developed himself to the point that that light is now shining. Arise, shine. For what? Your light. Not our light. Your light has come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. Gentiles shall come to what? Your light. So how many Gentiles are coming to your light right now? And they are kings to the brightness of your rising. Before the kings will even come. How many? Where there is no structure, there is struggle. Write that down. Where there is no structure, there is struggle. There is confusion. There is chaos. So every true transformation begins with a structure. And like I said, a life without structure may grow, but it cannot last. Because what will help you last is structure. And let me share this now. Some of you are struggling with your prayer life, right? And after this revival meeting, you have been set on fire. For you to be able to last and continue to maintain that prayer life, you need to create what? A structure. Tell yourself, 12 to 12:30 a.m. I will pray. Don't just say when the Spirit leads me. Intentionally set a structure. This is the problem we have as believers. So that's just the problem. We are just all about the charisma. We don't intelligently sit down and work out a plan to help us grow. As the Spirit leads. That's the cliche. As the Spirit leads. Or God will do it. Who has said that thing before? God will do it. Or what will be will be. What will be will not be. If you don't make it to be, it will not be. Revelation 17 verse 9. I want to speak from that angle. I wish I had art, entertainment, or culture. So you can put it like that. And number 7, which is the last, economy and business, which I consider to be the powerhouse of the 7 mountains. And the devil is Mammon, which is one of his agents, is the one who is. Why is it that church people struggle to make money like this? Mammon. He's sitting on that mountain of influence. And God begins to lay in your heart certain business ideas to execute. And you share it with that carnal brother of yours, and he'll tell you, why are you thinking about money? You are being carnal. You share it with another person, they'll tell you, you now only your own idea now, money. You too like money. Like it, sir. Like it. Like it. Like it. Do you know how much was spent to put this together? Do you know how much? You don't want to know. This meeting like this, do you know? Maybe I would even give my brother from behind, Mike, Mr. Polycarp, so that he will just speak from his own angle. Because he's the one in charge of all of this. Just his own angle. We need money. So when God begins to implant in your heart, now I'm saying this because as we pray, as we trust God, even tonight, God will be releasing ideas. For as many of you whose hearts are open, God will be implanting inside of you burdens for certain things across these 7 mountains. See, if you summarize life as a whole, do it. You will see that it falls under one of these 7. Summarize every area of life, it falls under one of these 7. So as we will be praying and trusting God in the evening session, be open. You have not found yourself. Be open. Because a retailer cannot tell you about a product as much as the manufacturer can. All of the ministers, even myself, we are just retailers. But you know that there is a manufacturer, God in heaven, that can tell you the details of your life, that can give you an understanding of the blueprints, the reasons, and all of the things that are encompassed inside of you, your potentials, your ability. He can do it best. Don't trust any retailer more than the manufacturer. I don't know if you heard that. Let me just rush. Every believer is assigned to at least one mountain. At least, like I told you. Every believer. But like I told us, assignment without structure is wasted. When there is no structure, it's wasted. So imagine Joseph. Joseph had a gift. He had a potential that revolutionized the economy of Egypt. But imagine if you study the life of Joseph, you will know that there was a structure in his life. We cannot go into details. But it's more than just having a gift. It's more than just knowing how to sing. It's more than just knowing how to dance. It's more than just knowing how to preach. It's more than just having a gift. There should be a structure that you run that ability through. If not, you just have just a gift. There wouldn't be any impact. Keys to structural growth. I'll run through this very fast. Number 1, vision and purpose. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 2. Vision and purpose. Like I said, if you want to grow, you need to know who you are, so your growth is in line with who you are. You understand? Your growth is in line with your assignment. Your growth is in line with what God has designed you for. So, vision and purpose. Number 2, discipline and systems. So after you have discovered your vision and purpose, you need to have in place discipline and systems for you to grow. Systems like routines around your life. Routines for your study, routines for your prayer, routines for your fasting, routines. Create a structure for it. Don't just leave it to chance. Don't just do as the Spirit lead. Routines. I can't go in details because of that. Then number 3, mentorship. Tell your neighbor, mentorship. You need mentorship. This is structural growth, I'm telling you now. You need mentorship. So you look at somebody who has gone ahead of you and you learn from the person. If he's a far mentor, a distant mentor, you can find his materials, her materials, and learn and follow in the paths that person has walked in and learn, right? Mentorship, very important. Mentorship would help you overcome a lot of challenges that you will not even face before you have issues with them, because the person has walked on that path before. He knows loopholes, and you just follow and you escape all of those. Mentorship. Then number 4, capacity building. So after you have understood your purpose, after you have created structures and discipline, and you have mentorship, you need to now intentionally build capacity. You cannot be sent to the ends of the earth to represent God if you don't have the capacity. Because when you find expression on any mountain, you will receive feedback. You will receive attacks. So if there's no capacity, you would fall. There's a realm you would ascend to. I heard, was it Apostle Jostum that said it? Or who? There's a realm you ascend to when it comes to finances that he said his spirit will appear to you. There's a level of influence you will have now. You will begin to receive calls. People that don't have your number, they will begin to call you. We want to see you. Because they want you to either come to their own side or tell them whose side you are on. I don't know if you understand. So if you don't have capacity, then don't clamor for the glory of certain heights. Number 5, character development. Your gifts can take you high. Your character is what will help you sustain. So if you are a beautiful, lovely lady, sister, and you have a poor character, you're a beautiful sister who can sing, and you have a very poor character, who can preach, and you have a poor character, you cannot go anywhere. I can't say more on that. Character. Very important. How is your character? People can tell you how your character is, at least to a reasonable extent. So you need to develop character. And then number 6, which is the basis for all of these spiritual alignments, which is your relationship with God. Because like Jesus told us, without him we can do what? And this scripture brought
Abrashteko babon shatakataka pakate pataka pakataka shitikitikitika babons abrashtaka babolias aisoselika brashtaka baboliakata. Pray. Liva kota mana te kombinata. Pray. Shikapakata balata binata branta kababo konta bababo asoselika brashtaka babolias. For in Jesus' mighty name we've prayed. Are you tired? You can be. God bless you. You can be. Yes. I gave him this topic because I know he's one person that can take it well. I know him. It's my friend. So I gave him that. Please come and teach on this. Lazarus, I may not be able to do justice. Me, the inside of me, doesn't like to calm down. I need someone that can what? Come and teach. Are you with me? So without wasting for time, we'll start like Q&A. So, thank you, sir.